They took everything they needed from the earth, and I respect that shit, right? So 2 years ago, I got to go back to the village of my family for the first time in my adult life. And it was some serious shit, right? My father was like, "This is my son, the American singer." Because that's the only way he could explain what I do, because really, how's that shit gonna transfer to this tiny village? Like, he speaks really fast on a beat and sometimes off. Shit just doesn't work, right? So that's who I was in this little village, like 15 people that all knew me since I was in my dad's balls. And every day these old ass women would be like, "Jackie, que bella, sing us a song." And I would just be like, "Oh, fuck." So what I did is, I went home and I wrote this song about the village my father came from, because my grandfather was a hard motherfucker. Every year that a man was born in the family, he would go down to the cellar and bottle 12 bottles of wine from the grapes that he grew. And he would write our names in pencil on the bottles with the year they were born. And so every man in my family has a legacy of this wine. And he didn't know how to spell my name, right? Because my name was Jacques, French for some reason. My mother was a hippie. My father was an Italian porn star looking motherfucker. So he spelled my name Giehe, because that's how he could say Jacques. Jackie. So this song is called Jackie 1977, and it's about my family and the place where they come from. You know, I did some fast shit, so I'm gonna slow it down a little bit. Let y'all get to know me a little bit, right?
Sing us a song!
In Monfiata, in the village of my father, we hunt chingale, we roast castañas. In Monfiata, in the village of my father, we hunt chingale, we roast castañas. In the province of Imperia, the region of Liguria, Monfiata, village of my father, 1,700 kilometers away from the town of Ranzo. The winding road is so narrow, you have to honk around corners for cars because you can't see them. Halfway up, the mausoleum of my grandparents rest. But the best part is the steady climb. I can already smell the wine, the basil, the coffee, the bread. My head gets warm, my heart slows down a pace. The village greets us, the loving looks on my family's face.
Yeah, you do.
In Monfiata, in the village of my father, we hunt chingale, we roast castañas. In Monfiata, in the village of my father, we hunt chingale, we roast castañas. If it meant you never saw my face again, my friend, I would end this run right now. Cop a 9 to 5 so my father wouldn't have to sell that house. Chase these guilty pleasures, letting treasure disappear. My biggest fear, been in my family over 200 years. It was in this house that the Nazis shot my father's uncle, cause he would buckle on hidden tobacco that he had stashed behind a secret cabinet. And it's in this village, there's only about 9 houses, that's it. Little church in the middle only opens once a year to honor the saint. The paint is peeling, charming decaying, sugarcane ceilings. They had to install a running toilet for our first visit in the 80s. Cesare's back with his American, left that farm at 17 for Switzerland and young lovers. The oldest of 3 brothers hustled his way to France, then danced to the Bahamas, found Miami, peeled a pear for Sharon, then had Dre and me. Papagallo, hot pill to swallow. Chances are low with the family in tow. Mom's gotta work, too proud to borrow because of where we come from, no slums. A mayor of 25 years, my grandfather's name was Giuseppe. He farmed the land for all his needs, and he had plenty. He grew his own tobacco, rolled his own cigarettes. When they had in the gas, he would take the car to the market, trade his harvest on local artists and butchers. A true pusher with an ox in the cellar, making and bottling Bruno wine. Brewed me a stash in 77, drank one last year. Still got 11 in the cellar with the backs with the walls up packed with hay and a little shuffle. My name is written right next to my date of birth in pencil. All the bottles that Giuseppe left for me. My family tree, my bloodline. That's what you said, Andre. Said Andre. The house must stay. The house must stay. It's what you said, Andre. Said Andre. The house must stay. The house must stay. If it makes you never saw my face again, my friend, and this one right now, top of
myself.